Good evening, and welcome to Experience the People's Podcast. I'm JL, the Anti-Guru. I'm your host, and tonight we're going to be talking about some major mistakes that could be ruining your YouTube channel. Now we're going to jump right into this training, guys. You know, I've been doing some interviews here for a while, but I wanted to get back to all things YouTube. And some of the things we're going to be going over tonight, you've heard me say before, but I feel like I need to go over these things again, you know, because here's the thing. We all experience failure in our lives. It is just part of being human. Ooh, look at that. And, yeah, I'm green again. Maybe I'll change the camera because I don't like that look. So let's go back to the other camera. Yeah, that's much better. I look more human. But, you know, failing is an essential component in creating a successful YouTube channel. You know, just look at any of the top performing content creators out there in channels, you know, like Mr. Beast or some of the other content creators, myself included. You know, go look at theirs and some of my very first videos. If you look at some of those videos, I sucked. I made a lot of mistakes. But what I did was I learned from all the mistakes I made, and I've cultivated myself and, you know, to become a more polished content creator. So the thing is that these top creators, they were just like us. They were exactly in your shoes at one point, you know, making the necessary mistakes to understand what they should and should not be doing. So, you know, it's okay to fall as long as you're falling forward. So, you know, falling forward means having a clear understanding of what mistakes help you grow and what mistakes hinder your chances of your YouTube success. And, oh, excuse me, I got something in my eye. And listening to other experts, I found a few mistakes new creators make that hinder their chances in creating a thriving YouTube channel on the platform. You know, number one is prematurely judging your results. You know, if you've only posted about 10 or 20 pieces of video content, it's way too early for you to be judging the performance of your videos. You've heard me say this before. YouTube is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And one of the beautiful things about YouTube is that your content can grow over time. You can put those videos out, and in the beginning they may not get a lot of views, but over time, if the content is good, they'll continue to play and they'll continue to grow, and you'll get more and more views. I've got several videos that I made 5, 6, 7 years ago. They're still continuing to get views, and there was one in particular. I remember it was one of my friends. She was celebrating her 50th birthday, and I recorded her and uploaded the content on YouTube. Now, it doesn't have a whole lot to do with my channel, but it's still on my channel. You can go take a look at it. It's called Missy B's Comedy. But she was hilarious, and I said, I gotta record this, and people gotta see it, because I think she should have been a comedian, but she never took that plunge. But there, you know, there's only so much information that you can learn from looking at those 10 or 20 videos. And, you know, before you actually start creating content, you need to put some of that knowledge to use. So as you make those mistakes, learn from those mistakes, and put that knowledge to use so that you can create better content that will serve your customers. Which brings me to my next point: posting selfish content versus service content. You've heard me say this before. You know, the content king himself, Gary Vaynerchuk, he describes this mistake best, and he says, and I'll quote, "Losing creators create selfish content. Content that is all about you and not about solving your audience's problems." So, do you think about your audience first? That's what you should be doing. If you're making content that only you enjoy, you say 9 times out of 10, you're the only one who's going to be watching it. You know, a great way to attain 1,000 subscribers is to always think about your audience when you're coming up with video ideas. So number 3 is not shortening your learning curve. Now, shortening your learning curve involves gaining wisdom. Now, there's two ways to gain wisdom from being a creator. One is from making those mistakes, and two is like what I did, is started gaining wisdom from listening to other expert creators who've already made the mistakes. That is the quickest way to shorten the learning curve. Find someone who is doing exactly what you're doing and follow them. If you're able to ask them questions and have some personal relationship with them, that's even better. But when it comes to YouTube, go back and watch some of their earlier videos. Go back and watch what they're doing now. And don't copy them, but use what you can. Graft what you can from them and adopt it into your own style. Number 4 is creating boring content or content nobody's searching for. You need to be creating content that people want, not what you want, which goes back to the previous thing. You got to build value first before anybody will even support you and your vision. So that means consistently crafting content that solves your audience's problems. You've heard me say this before. The best businesses out there are the businesses that solve people's problems. You might think that you got the best service or the best product and it's the best thing since sliced cheese, but if it's not solving people's problems, no one's interested, because they're always going to be wondering, well, what does this has to do with me? How is this going to serve me? How is it going to make my life better? And some of the things that you need to consider if you're considering starting a business, but even if you're thinking about creating a YouTube channel, there's some basic things. You want to create things that earn people money, save people money, save them time, move them away from pain, or move them towards pleasure. Because listen, guys, there's 2 reasons why people come on YouTube. 1 is to be entertained, and 2 is to be educated. So you have an opportunity as a business owner with your channel, if you're a business owner, to create content that's going to show people how your product is going to benefit them. Because that's at the end of the day, that's really all they care about, is how is this going to benefit me? How is it going to help me? And finally, number 5 is endless dabbling. Now, what does that mean, JL? So endless dabbling is creating content from multiple niches, and you're doing it all at once. And I was guilty of it. When I first started out, I was in network marketing, but I was also a personal trainer, so I was doing network marketing videos and I was doing fitness videos, and the 2 just didn't match. So people would come on there, maybe they were looking for some solutions to their network marketing problems, but the first video they saw was something about health and fitness, and they're like, wait a minute, I thought this was a network marketing education channel. And then on the other side, some people might be looking for health and fitness tips, but then I got something about network marketing. So stick to one niche or an area that you know and you have passion about, and you can provide value in it. So then just start creating videos. Create hundreds of them. And you've heard me say this before. You don't wait until you're great to start. You start to be great. Because if you stay committed and remember to make every little decision work towards the bigger goal of your channel, eventually you'll create some success with your channel or your business. These things work both in business and with your YouTube channel. So your mission tonight, should you choose, or your mission for this week, should you choose to take it, is to create a piece of content that solves your audience's problems. So, and just one thing, this video will not self-destruct in 10 seconds. So listen, guys, if you are interested in learning more about YouTube, how to create a better channel, also if you are interested in learning how to use YouTube advertising to boost your business, boost your sales, grow your business, my offer tonight is you can either put pitch offer in the comments or pitch offer in the YouTube comments, whether you're seeing this on YouTube or whether you're seeing this live, and I will reach out and contact you. Also, I will put a link in the description where you can click that link and book a session, a free complimentary 1-hour session where we'll sit down and we'll talk about your business. We'll talk about your goals, whether it's building your business using YouTube advertising or how I can help you create better content and grow your channel. So that's pretty much all that I have for you tonight. Remember, we are on every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember my 3 R's. Respect yourself, respect others, and always, always take full responsibility for your actions.
Captain, we are being hailed by an enemy vessel.
Uh-oh, I'm being hailed by an enemy vessel. So that's my cue. We've got to go. Remember, we'll be on every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.